Alright, time for a Karthus game. This is going to be a low ELO game. I'll be showing you how to play some Karthus in like the easiest way possible, I suppose. The trickiest part about Karthus will always be landing his Q. I'll also, throughout when I'm doing it, mention kind of what I'm thinking when I'm trying to land those Qs, so you get the idea. So, yeah. Now, Karthus is one of these champs that is just extremely, like, insane in low elo, because your ult will pick up tons of kills in most games. You have insane carry potential, and your clear speed is unbelievably quick. And even in high elo, this champ is very, very good as well. So, if you want to invest some time into this champion, learning him, he will absolutely get you to climb. Even dying on this champ is not the worst thing in the world, if you can get like a good position in team fights and stuff like that. So for his clear, there are definitely some mechanics when it comes to like auto attack queuing. I will try to not do it here, so my clear is gonna be slightly slower. But if you have those mechanics for those auto attack queues, you can kind of get your clear to be faster. It is gonna be very like practice heavy, I guess, in the practice tool. But I'll just like Q and an auto attack a couple times in between, like a normal player would do it in this case, losing some time. It's all good. Potion, if you do it perfectly, is also not really necessary. But again, probably not going to do it perfectly here because of the way I'm doing this right now. So I'll buy the potion just in case. Especially if you are feeling like you're getting invaded. Which could happen. Like, the enemy jungler has to be quick to invade you, because the more perfect you do your clear, the more difficult it is going to be to invade the Karthus, because he's just going to be so fast that you can't even really reach unless you like level 2 invade him, which is not the most ideal thing in the world. So that's definitely something to think about. I have this habit with Karthus that I just forget to smite the first time. Because I'm just so fast. There we go. As you can see, clear speed about 3 minutes. Sorry. Without doing it perfectly, even missing a couple Qs at the end there. But still, like 3 minutes is easily reachable. And I'm just gonna pop the potion here to have more HP. Walk down here. Oh, hey. There we go. Just keep walking ahead of him with it. There we go. Very good. And with Q placement there, you basically just want to place it where you're about to walk into. I will have to just respectfully recall here from Remus, because on this HP, I don't really want to try to fight him. I saw the plant fly this way, so someone's like here, which means Remus could be there, and I could have maybe taken top scuttle, unless Pyke is the one that hit that. But yeah, this is fine. First back, lost chapter. If you can get that, that would be insane. But you don't always have to get that. If you don't get Lost Chapter first back, build something like Dark Sea Lamp Tome. You should always be able to purchase that, and then you can go Lost Chapter afterwards. But with the Q landing there on Aatrox, if he goes aggressive on you, you just basically keep queuing on top of yourself, because he's a melee range champion. But because of the him trying to run, you try to queue slightly ahead of him every single time. Which is kind of what you want to do. You want to predict the way he is going to run, and then that way you can, well, land your Q more guaranteed. Scuttle is the best, Q dodger in the world, by the way. Just a FYI, I suppose. We can look for something aggressive here, potentially. This could be warded. It is most certainly warded. Okay. I realized this quickly, by the way. My camps are respawning here. But there was maybe a small chance if it wasn't warded. Like, if they wouldn't have walked back like that, I could have gone for the gank. But it's just something you want to realize quite fast. Because you don't want to waste too much time on Karthus. You have to be clearing your camps basically on respawn as much as possible. And you do it so fast that you have a lot of time, basically, to just, still look for stuff, right? You can just get a play going, clear your camps, and then have quite some time to get the next play going once again. Whether this is invading the enemy jungler by taking their camps, or just ganking a lane, right? Anything would work. The most important thing is just that you don't try to overdo it with your ganks. You really have to make sure that you keep your farm up on this champion, because you scale really well with it. It'll just hold a lot of value. Aatrox is going aggressive. We finish the clear first, and then we go top lane again. He won already. That's beautiful. Nothing to worry about then. I can quickly check the top scuttle here. I actually should push this wave, because this guy kind of wants to back, probably. And this, I could just spend my time doing this instead. He did dragon. That's fine. Because now Aatrox has to, like, deal with this situation a little bit. I can get, like, maybe 1 or 2 Qs off, push the wave into the turret for my Shen. In this situation, I already cleared towards top. Rammus opted to go for dragon, which is fine. But since I already cleared the top lane, I might as well give my Shen the relief and push this into the turret for him. So he has basically a free time getting to recall, not having to teleport. He's gonna get a good lane advantage out of that deal. And I wouldn't lose anything anyway. It's very unfortunate I'm not 6 yet, because this would have definitely killed. But yeah, it's just slightly off. 6 after blue. If I would hit it in time, that'd be good, but my main priority is just going to be the Rift Herald for this afterwards. Unfortunately, not level 6, otherwise I probably would have killed the Twitch there. There's level 6. It's not going to be in time anymore now to use it, obviously. My camps are all respawning. I want to make sure I'm on the Rift Herald at 40 seconds. I don't really care about the first dragon. If I can get it in some games, I'll absolutely take it, because you do it quite quickly on Karthus with your Qs and stuff. But it doesn't really matter too much for me, because I will just mostly play for, like, first Herald in a lot of cases. Because the first dragon doesn't really provide you much value. If I can get, like, my camps in general, I'll be pretty happy with that. It's fine. You do have to do one thing with this champion, though, and that is you have to absolutely be aware of your laners, and when the enemy is, like, low HP, or when fights are happening because of your ult. You can do this by using F keys, but I won't do that in videos, because I really don't like looking at people doing F keys. When you're expecting it yourself, it's kind of fine, but otherwise it just makes you a little motion sick. So that's why I don't use F keys. I used to use them a lot, but yeah. Minimap gives me plenty of information, it's fine. There we go. This is cleared. Now we can look for, like, the top play. He's going to clear the ward. He just needs to land his taunt now. Turn my E on. He flashed, that's fine. He was probably slightly late, but the flash use is absolutely good. I'm just gonna do Rift Herald now, because we have massive priority on top. You are serious? Because I invested that time on top side, he actually gets Herald. Oh my god, that sucks. That is really annoying, actually. Wow. He was literally doing it on spawn. I have to respect him for just doing it on spawn. Like, very much so. But, man, that sucks. That little bit of time I spent going for Aatrox could have been me killing the... He really needs to kill the wave if we want to get this kill. Alright, that's not going to be great. Yeah, that works for me. I guess I got in Q range. Fair play to Rammus, man. I have to say, fair play to Rammus. It sucks that I lose Herald like that, but I respect it. Gotta ult real quick. I was about to say he doesn't die from that. 3 HP off my ultimate. Wow, that's a rip on my end. God damn. Alright, fair play. I'm not happy that I lost the Herald, but I do have enough money for my Leandries, so that's kind of fine. The wave is also pushing back towards Shen. Aatrox is kind of doomed off that one, so hopefully it's worth it, you know. I think he's fine. As long as he, like, doesn't let the bear reach him, he's fine. Okay, good. 46 seconds on dragon. I will actually, like, at this point, I'm gonna have to just be on dragon. It's, like, near spawn, because this Rammus just keeps rushing them. Like, literally on spawn, which is very good, but... yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with that a little bit, you know what I mean? Okay, take Scuttle if possible. Back for Dragon. Oh, that's a little unfortunate, isn't it? Hit the ward, mate. Thank you. That's not the best placement on that thing. I'm gonna smooth flash. Reposition myself, I guess. Oh, I didn't have to. Okay. Huge. Worked out. Very nice Shen play there. That's all you like to see. Extremely good teleport. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I knew he was going to be around that dragon because this guy has been playing objectives literally right on spawn, which is respectable, but yeah, I just have to make sure I'm actually there from this point forward. Clearing. The top lane thing has like paid off extremely well though, because Shen is actually pressing his lead like very, very well. With the rotation there for the teleport and everything as well, right? He showed up for it. He made the play happen. So every single like thing I invested in the top lane is absolutely worth it. Even that Rift Herald loss, like any pressure the Shen won is very good for me right now. Keep an eye on HP bars. We see the Rammus there. We're just gonna go for like this, and yeah. You could go Magi's if you want to, but especially on Karthus, it can get a little interesting sometimes, you know. Kind of like Magi's doesn't really synergize too well with potential passive use. So just generally going like Liandry's death cap at the moment is what I like to do. But Magi's is absolutely an option. Generally though, sitting on Dark Seal is completely fine. Need to make sure I keep rotating through my camps. You can see the one thing that is happening with Rammus right now, which will happen like against a lot of champions or with a lot of champions versus a Karthus, is like farm, right? He has been getting those objectives exactly on spawn that I'm still kind of playing for, but I'm not getting them because he's just doing them on spawn. However, he is losing a lot of CS for that, because he is like kind of giving up the timings to farm his camps to get the objective, if that makes sense. So he is actually losing in the long run. Let's just see if we can walk into his jungle a little bit, see if we can take some stuff. And walk with my Swain here. Wherever he's gonna walk, we're just gonna go this way. Oh, that's not great because the wave is passing on top side, so the wave is also gonna be passing on bot side. Stay on distance here. Don't instantly walk in. This should be completely fine. I should be able to get my ult off here and it's fine. Really, mates? That's a bad Q. Okay, I still got him with Liandry's. We're fine. That would have been a nice triple kill. But like you see there, what I do in this situation, I don't want to walk in too instantly. Because generally like walking in to die, especially if you're worth the shutdown, is not that worth it. If you could just like get some distance Qs in, that'd be fine. And then kind of close the distance later. I ended up dying still, obviously, because I just got like kind of bursted down, which is fine. But you can clean up a lot of things with your ultimate in most cases anyway, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal. How much is this? 100 gold. Okay, rip. If you want to buy certain item spikes, by the way, as well, something you can do with this, because for running first strike on Karthus is generally the best thing to do, is you can just ult out of base. It's actually fine because your ult cooldown is not that bad. After you get like some ultimate hunter sacks and stuff. I will just walk top lane first here. Ooh. Oh, he's instantly reconnected. Okay, that's fine. Get the first strike proc. We get the approach velocity proc. I do have to respect this ult a little bit there, honestly. Like, it's still a pretty scary Aatrox ult. Let's see if he stays for the wave here. Just one Q and he dies. Come on. Trying to like get him to walk into it basically. He actually reset. I kind of was expecting the Herald there, I'm not gonna lie. It should be completely fine because Rammus, even if he shows stop lane right now, Shen just taunts and it's fine. He doesn't taunt the Rammus out of the thing, which kind of sucks. It's like in that situation, like, yeah, I don't know. The taunt came a little late, I guess. It's okay though. I kind of knew he was doing Rift Herald. I had this suspicion while I was like trading with Aatrox. I was like, I probably should have gone for this Herald here because Rammus is like doing it. I'm certain. And he ended up doing it and I trolled myself, so lost another Herald. I am not doing great with objectives this game, I will say. Or I mean, let's put it this way. Rammus is doing really well with his objectives this game. Fair play. That's a rip my scuttle type action. I don't really care about the mid turret. Like, if anyone wants to go hit mid turret, that's fine. She probably won't. Exactly. That's what I thought. As long as I keep getting the next dragons, it's okay. Losing the second herald, I don't really care too much about. Like, a kill worth of gold. But apart from that, it doesn't really provide too much value. My team is, like, very scaredy cat mode there. Oh, okay, that's not good. Alright. I'm not gonna, like, actively try to die there. They should both die here. Very good. Karthus! Oh my god, any bear. Oh, they kited the stupid bear into me, man. Are you joking? Okay, that sucks. That's rough. Okay. My team actually just kited the any bear into me. That's, I believe that's what happened, at least. God damn it. Alright, fair enough. Rip me, I guess. It's okay, though. I mean, I still got, like, the overall fight win. In that situation, I flashed out because I actually, like, kind of thought I could, or, like, kind of knew / thought I could survive. You feel like you're absolutely dead. You can also flash into the enemy team, because flashing into them is, well, obviously going to give you better passive positioning, which is good. But I probably, like, should have survived that, if not for that any bear finishing me off at the end there. So that's why I flashed out instead of in. But if you're uncertain, you can always just flash into it, because obviously you can just use your passive and it doesn't, like, matter that much. I have vision over dragon, so I could just kind of start topside and clear it down, which should be fine. I don't think Rammus insta-rushes it. He was also dead for a little bit there, so I should be okay to just clear everything real quick and then sequence down the dragon to get every single camp. Or at least my topside camps going into this play. As long as they're not going to start dragon, I'm just going to clear my camps real quick. Pick up, like, everything here so I can get some XP going. No, that sucks. Alright, fine. I'm gonna get killed by Rammus. Yeah, fair. Very nice from Rammus. He catches me out of position so easily, and the Shen wasn't able to block him off. Damn. That's a little bit of a problem there. Like, I get engaged on by Rammus, get taunted, and I just got, like, focused down by a bunch of bursts. If my team cannot prevent me from getting hit by Rammus, or when he engages on me, I'm kinda dead. Which is pretty hard to avoid by myself, to be fair. Let's get the Blighted Jewel here, it's fine. Already getting some magic just going here, so it's more than fine here. I lost a dragon for that one. Really unfortunate. Team wasn't in a particularly great position, and I got engaged on as well by the Rammus quickly. Massive speed. I'm gonna have to, like, I don't know, I have to play in some certain way that I, like, make sure Rammus doesn't get the jump on me like that again. Because that jump, like, him getting that type of engage on me is really bad for me, for the team, right? Especially since I'm most of our damage. If I die quickly to something like that, it would be really bad. So, yeah. Kind of have to let my team get hit by it, or my team should realistically tank it. Because I'm just worth that much more. They just, like, tank the Rammus engage. Oh. Guess I just run bot lane here. He's already dead, isn't he? He is. Ah, but my Swain... Okay, fine, Swain. Whatever you want, mate. Can't really do anything here. Just gotta keep farming. Aatrox is coming back into this game. This is gonna get interesting. They are grouping already, which is kind of sucks for me right now. But any type of scaling here, I'll be fine. I just need to get some levels and I'll be okay. That's one death. Dudes, chill. Just land a couple Qs quickly there, still to get Rammus as well. Yeah, the enemy team full on rotated there. I have to respect it, but that kind of sucks. It's a little bit too many people, especially with Swain just chilling on bot side. Like, there's not much we can do there. I get just hard target focused, which obviously is fine. I'm just gonna go get myself a nice Zonia's next item here. Just finish the Void Staff, get the Zonia's. So I will be able to deal with like hard engages a bit better. So even if they like hard commit to me, they would still have to go through a Zonia's, which will mean they will take a lot more Karthus passive damage. In those situations as well, where they hard dive me, I'm probably going to go like Zonia's Rylai's here. So the Rylai's will also perma-slow them when they hard dive for me, or I can kite them slightly better. So it's going to be a combination of something like that to deal with this specific situation where they just completely keep diving on me. Teleport and everything for that rotation right there. I'm gonna keep my farm going, trying to hit like level 16. We'll get the scaling anyway. Like no matter what happens, right? Like I'll always be scaling on Karthus. No matter like how my team plays it or anything, you'll be able to do so much on this champion in like later stages of the game. So not too much to worry about. They are doing Baron. I knew it, man. I couldn't really contest it though because my entire team was basically dead anyway. So I mean, I maybe could have been there to like Q poke over the wall, but yeah, no, not the best. I'm losing some objective this game. Fair play. Keep farming, it's fine. Always the answer. They do have Baron for the next fight, but it doesn't matter that much, simply due to me being Karthus. I don't really have to ult there yet. Nah, my team is just dead. Not worth the ult. This is bad. Yeah, they walked up super far. Not gonna FF though. My team might actually FF here, to be honest. I guess we'll find out. No, they didn't. That's 800 gold shutdown. I think that's pretty worth. Oh my god, the Annie Bears hurt me so much there, Jesus. Am I gonna get the chance of getting this dragon? That's the question. Do I walk up into this is the other question. Yeah. That's kind of rough. I'm just gonna have to burst dragon down. Pray for the best. Might make it. This is gonna be a 50-50 flip. He didn't get it. Good. Dead. Very nice. I don't know if I can reach him. I cannot. Oh, I did reach him. Okay, cool. Very nice. That's what we like to see. That was actually quite good. Able to turn this fight and get the dragon eventually. Shen TP as well. Oh, wave. Come back. Come back. Oh. Alright, cool, cool. Just got the scaling going. It's fine. Whatever happens, it's not a big deal. We win late game team fights. Still at Zonias there. Alright, let's just upgrade my Zonias here, and then I'll get the Rylai's, like I said, because I need this to kind of deal with their engages on me a bit better. Also, getting extra HP is actually quite nice. I'm actually taking the HP as well, instead of going for the AP right now, because I actually think that HP is going to come in very valuable at the moment, since I am currently, like, the only member, necessarily, that does good damage. So the longer I can survive, the better, especially when they keep diving on me the entire time. I don't want to ult for this or anything. If I can just cut them off, that'd be great. Make sure to tap the bush here as well with your blue smite. Really? That's one way to give Rammus an out. He dies, right? Yeah, he's dead. Okay, cool. Gonna shove top wave out then. Make sure to pick up any farm possible. You're a very good scaling champion. Okay. I have Shen ultimate, so technically if I do get dove here, it's not the worst thing in the world, but I definitely have to not walk up right now because that's just way too greedy. I am 800 gold away from basically full build. I could still sell my boots as well. It's not the big of a deal. If I just build like a cosmic drive instead of it, I have to have some movement speed. I don't have to ult for this, I don't think. She should just be dead. She is dead. Ooh, Aurelion Sol is diving into enemy territory quite deep. That's potentially his death, I would imagine. Keep just rotating through these camps. Ah, he's dead. Nothing you can do. His pathing choice there was not very good. He should have just like walked into me. I could have smited the bear out, but he ran the other direction. We really have to like 5v5 that, because we cannot give this Baron. Clean the wave up. Where is he going, man? Just gonna Zonias. This is why I have it, so I could just stall them out. Okay, make sure to turn off my E there, because otherwise I'd lose too much mana. Interesting. Like, I'm not turning my E on here at all. I'm just gonna do this so I can like hit mana back and stuff like that. The wave is gonna push in. Gonna chill. My team clears the wave. I'll keep farming as well. I'll get my Rylai's in base. I just need to make sure that I don't Baron here. Just losing the Baron now would be really bad. I think I have times to reset here, as long as I'm not on a ward. They are just doing it like my as well. My team's positioning here doesn't really allow for much of a play, so I guess unless they stop it, which they actually end up doing, which is really nice. This is not the best, you know. Rammus just suicided. That's really nice. Or not, he just ghosts. I'm just gonna ult here. I think it might kill the Pyke. Oh no, Pyke healed. It got healed. It still destroys their team quite massively, which is good. I guess we just go Dragon here, because they can't Baron now. My ult's not that long of a cooldown, as you can see. It's only like a minute from this point. So just using it like that and kind of like Like, at this stage in the game as well, if you can engage a team fight with your ultimate, that's really good. Because it's going to give a ton of, like, upfront damage. And they're going to have to deal with that while fighting instead of dealing it with on the back end of the fight. It's going to burst down the dragon real quick while they do whatever they do. I'm going to pick up blue and then... do this. They're definitely rushing to Baron and stuff like that, I think. Like, while running up, I'm doing all these camps as well. Positioning myself towards Baron. My ult's gonna be back up in like 30 seconds. I could recall for a blue pot right now, but I don't think it's necessary here. They're not from doing Baron. If I do this though, I might get engaged on by like Annie or Twitch. That's why we have Zonias to deal with situations like that. And he just flash ulted me. I have Karthus ult, so if my team wants to do anything engage-wise, that's fine. I'm gonna stand over here. I'm like out of range of it. Okay, Rammus is spotted, so this is a free Baron now. Beautiful. We do it obviously very, very fast. The Karthus damage on Baron is absolutely insane, so that's really good. Take the reset here. I'll buy a blue potion for now because I wouldn't have the money for a cosmic drive if I sell my boots there. I'll absolutely take the cosmic drive as well because it's like a lot of movement speed I gain from it, but also like to compensate for not having boots, right? But also the ability haste is great for like general cooldowns. Also why I still be taking some farm because I still have that cosmic drive to get, even though I do have like 10 CS a minute basically. Oh, okay. We just go top here. You are not kid. You're all right. You're dead. Goodbye. Whatever, mate. Are you serious? Double flash? I'm gonna ult this, I think. Is that enough to kill Pike? Oh no, Pike regens obviously a lot. But Pike dies to him, that's good. Okay, this is nice. Interesting. I have to flash there. My Swain just like hard suicided, sadly. Like walking that far up into mid lane when we could like flank to go for like Aatrox and stuff is just very troll. Kind of unfortunate. Let's get the cosmic drive. Actually, no. I'm gonna go cosmic drive. I was considering going Banshees there. But I feel like that's fine, honestly, this. As long as my team, like, slightly peels, you know, it's okay. Let's go the wave real quick, because... yeah, need to get rid of stuff. I'm a tiny bit slow, but I do have blue smite, so it should generally be fine. Should be a death on Annie because of the Q positioning. Surely Aatrox dies here without as... wow, you're joking. Okay, fine, whatever. Does that even kill? Surely it kills. That doesn't kill? Dudes, what is that? That's wild. The fact that that doesn't kill is wild. Very interesting. I mean, he does have a lot of magic resist. Yes, sure, but... Jesus. I really want this dragon. Like, this is currently something I really have to focus on. What a game, though. Like, actually. Holy moly. He does have teleport, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Channel's like 72 seconds. Oh, there's two people top lane, actually. That could be good. Let's use my W for some vision there. I want to really play for this Drake Soul, like, right now. I need to get this. If they don't insta-rush it here, and their current positioning is showing me that I could just take this on spawn. With Rammus there, I can absolutely burst this on spawn. This should be more than fine. They did not play for this at all. I should have used E, stand in range, and then just Q burst it down. Kite this back so that I don't have to like face check or walk into them. Team gets to clean that very easily. Nice. Slow him. Rammus is fast as hell. He's gonna go all the way that way. I'm just gonna quickly get all my mana here with the blue. I should have walked through the jungle instead of doing this, because I would be much faster going through bushes. So the plant placement, the way I did it there, was really bad. I should have walked down this way, because then I would have been faster towards the mid play still. I took blue there on purpose because I was like 30% HP at the end of that, or 30% mana, sorry, at the end of that. And without too much mana, I'd be in deep trouble, right? Swain actually landed the CC. And they just hit the auto attack the turret, please. Like, what is this? Alright then. Pick up the red buff. Like half his HP gone. It's fine. I'm basically full build now, so like any farm is not really necessary anymore. We just play Baron. I'll get the blue potion, and yeah, that's basically max build for me. I can't really afford to get rid of any of these items right now, so it has got to be what it is. I mean, I technically could get rid of Rylai's for something, but Rylai's is too good considering they just keep hard diving on me the entire time, or trying to do that at least. My Aurelion Soul, however, is catching up now in damage, which is quite good. He's actually starting to do more and more. Oh, she one-shot me and Shen didn't ult me in time, really. I should have ulted there. I'm good. The fact that I didn't ult could cost me this fight. Like, the fact that I didn't ult is really, really bad. Did Shen ult me in time, and did she just one-shot me through it, or did Shen not ult me at all? Because if you one-shot me through Shen ultimate, then I guess fair enough. The only way I can counteract that is Banshees, which may be necessary. But the fact that I didn't ult there is just really poor on my end, because Rammus would have definitely been dead if I ult there. So that is a mistake on my end, a very big one. Always use your ultimate. Oh, I mean, no. I don't think end is happening. I don't think the end's gonna happen. That would have been, like, on death timers wouldn't have been enough time. But my team waited to give me Baron, which is really good because I now gain more AP. So I do actually have 1000 AP now. Next fight, I either lead with ultimate if I'm not the one that gets engaged on by like an any flash ult. Or I just have to make sure I actually use the ult, because that was really bad. Like, me dying there isn't that big of a deal. Like, it's kind of fine whether Shen ulted me in time or not, or whether she bursted me through Shen ultimate. That's all kind of whatever. This farm doesn't matter to me. I'm just doing it out of habit. It is all kind of whatever, but it's just a matter of, like, I have to click my ultimate, right? As long as I die like that and click my ultimate, I've done enough in a team fight for it to be fine. Yeah, no, this guy walked up way too far once again. Like, he walked up so far by himself, and yeah, that's nothing I can really do. I'm not gonna, like, go die with him, basically. That would be a really big mistake.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Just shoving mid-wave in. Try to loop around from the side. This is actually warded. I'm just gonna ult here to start. Oh, that's actually a bunch of Banshees. I might do a lot of damage to Twitch, but He didn't get that, really. It's only a 60-second cooldown, so I'm not too worried about it. He should die. Right, Leandris? Thank you. Hit him with the Qs, keep like using it slightly ahead of him, as much as possible. Right. Just shove in the wave here to get pressure on this turret. Oh my god. Chen didn't ult me. That's rough. I think I would have survived it with Shen ultimate there. Probably would have been a double kill with Shen ultimate as well, because I could just like Zonias afterwards. But, you know. Walked up into an Annie stun again. So that's definitely not... It's not Shen's fault, obviously. It's my fault. But he could have saved me with his ultimate if he just clicked it. Pretty sure it never would have killed me if he ulted. Regardless of me being dead, though, as long as my team doesn't like hard sprint it here, we should still be fine on Dragon. Just gotta play for Dragon, because even if a fight happens when I'm not in range, right, I can obviously just Karthus ultimate and it'll be fine. This game is something else, though. Like, it's actually kind of a struggle. I'm not gonna lie. God damn. Rammus is just dying, no? I'm probably gonna ult quite fast here. Get the blue potion again. I'm gonna ult here to kill Twitch. His Twitch is dead, guaranteed. This also does a lot of damage in the fight, so hopefully my team wins. Like, the fight breaks out, but obviously still Karthus ult does a lot of just damage in general. So this still does... Like, I still did quite a number in that fight. Even though I wasn't close enough to do it, or to do anything about it. Quickly get the blue buff. We just gotta, like, deal with the Rammus. I don't want to 50-50 flip the Elder if possible, please. Obviously, I'm not gonna go finish Elder Dragon here. We're gonna just focus on Rammus. He is so fast, man. Oh, that works. This is fine. Make sure I get Elder there and we're good. Dude, I have so much money. With Elder, this should just be a free game. A very spicy game, though. I will say. I'm gonna have done some ridiculous damage this one. Don't want to walk up too far here because obviously I need to kind of wait for my team if possible. I mean, they still have quite some deaths too, but yeah. I don't really have any use for the farm. I'm just like, I really just want to push in the wave, but I have an extra 7 or 6k gold right now. Just hit it then, mate. Like, I want to give you the gold and experience. I don't need it. I'm doing this out of such reflexes right now. As long as, like, all I really have to do here is just get my team to engage, basically. And then I just ult and we insta-win the fight because of Elder. What did you just reset for? Okay. The fact that he just reset and wastes more time on Elder is criminal. That's really not good. Okay, we're ulting this. Should kill everything because of Leandri's burn. Yeah, as you can see. That's just one single, like, instant teamfight win. Gonna do this, so he's basically dead already. That's... I'm about to say, are you not gonna die to that, really? But yeah, he's dead. It's fine. We got there in the end. Like, we obviously just do a lot of ult damage there. Leandri's burn kicks in. Doing 11.3k damage this game on that, which is really insane. But we win here. That was a spicy game for sure. Jesus Christ. Oh, I hope you guys have enjoyed this one though. If you did, make sure to hit the like button below. That was quite a bit. And I will see you guys in the endgame stats. Alright, so for the endgame stats here, for this one, I am going to predict a lot of damage from me here. I ended up doing 84,000 damage, which is like more, like nearly double, like triple, quadruple the rest of my team. It's a lot of damage. This game was very, very spicy. Like overall, the enemy team played much better. Even like early game Rammus, I will have to admit, like those objective takes were quite annoying, especially like being there exactly on spawn every time he played that well. I have to respect him for it. So fair play to that guy. But obviously Karthus scaling, and this is why this champ is so good. Like no matter what really happens, if your team is like slightly worse or whatever, you have so much damage in mid to late game team fights that even if like in low reload it gets to those stages quite frequently, or a lot more frequently at least. Because like closing out games is a little bit of a struggle. So yeah, you have so much damage carry potential with 84k here, as you see. True damage at about 8k there. Objective damage at 65.8. Still quite a good number. I was able to turn our into dragons eventually, right? Like just focusing on them literally right away, because Rammus was doing that in the first place, which is fair. Healing done at 26.6. Damage taken at 53.5. Self-mitigated at 28.9. Gold earned at about 29k, nearly 30k gold. You saw at the end there, I just had nothing to spend my money on at some point. I just had way too much. First strike for 2500 damage, gold earned at 1850. Speed up the build. First strike just like quite good for Karthus jungle. If you're playing Karthus lane, Dark Harvest is better. You can always still play Dark Harvest on Karthus jungle as well if you want to. But yeah. Magical footwear, not have to buy boots, futures market purchases, approach velocity for time hasted. This is really good for your wall already, but also in combination with Rylai's to be able to chase people with like ease and stuff, get Q distances and all that type of deal. Ultimate Hunter for obvious reasons, and then some extra AP from Eyeball Collection. But yeah, that's it. This is quite the long game, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with the next video. Bye.